Okay, let's have a look here. New biking van. So I thought I'd do a little video on what I'm going to do to convert it. I'll throw a bunch of time lapses in and let's hope we can get it done quickish. It's Crafter, medium wheelbase, high top. My bike's over 2 meters long. It's a bit of a tandem, so it's going to come out to about here. So I think the plan is slide it in and out there, bed up here, and then we'll have some sort of arrangement with maybe a sink and a burner in here, and then TV on the back. So first thing I'm going to do is strip all this out, put cables in for lighting and where I want my sockets potentially, and then I'm going to put this back on because I might as well use it again, but I'm going to insulate the insides of it, insulate the top of it, and then see where we're at. Right, that side's off now. Look at all these goodies. Right. Just shows you. I thought there was something rattling in the back, but I wonder what's in this one. Well, we'll soon see. Right, now I've got all that off. I'm just looking down here, and as you can see, looks a bit rusty. So I didn't want to, but I think I'm going to have to take the floor up and just have a look, because if it is rusty, I'm just going to strip it back and just apply a base coat of, I don't know, some hammerite or something like that, just to prevent it rusting anymore. Don't want to build it all and then end up having to weld. And there's some there as well, look. So here's what I was worried about. Just had a ding there at some point, but I'll have to take all this back and maybe weld some of it, maybe not. Unfortunately, not too bad I suppose, but right. Right, I've washed it down, mossed it up, so just left the fan heater on. I'll leave it there for about an hour, come out and make sure it's dried up. Other than that, I'm going to get a wire wheel it all down, and then maybe hammerite it or something like that. So I'll catch you in a couple of days. I'll work for a couple of days, so I think what I'm going to do is make this video a long video and I'll do everything on it. So you'll probably see me driving about in it before you actually see the video. But there we go. That's the progress for today. So unfortunately, it's a bit worse than what I thought it was. So we've got a little hole here. So I'm going to have it plated. Needs a bit of welding, so I'll finish up cleaning it, rest it van out, and we'll go see if we can get it patched up. Right, so that's the end of, I'm going to call it day one. Solar panels on the roof. I've managed to weld that one. It's a bit rough, but it'll do. I've just gone over it with some primer, and then swapped under here. Be right that on it. Right, well, I'll get you next, well, not next time. Like I said, probably put it all in one video, so I'll get you tomorrow, when I'm going to put floor down and maybe put the stereo in. So, just been to B&Q, get some more stuff. Thought I'd give you a little update. I had to weld that corner there. Found some rust in there, but I took it all out. Put all the cables in. I've just used sort of speaker cable for 12 volt stuff. It's plenty fine. And I'm just going to put the roof up now, and maybe the sides, get it all insulated, and then I'll be ready for getting biking and having a look, see what with sizes and that. So that's the existing fuel lines, and then on here we've actually got an auxiliary. So I'm going to put a pipe from there down to about here, sort of thing. So there's still some fuel left in the bottom of the tank, and then I've got to drill that out, and then we'll fit it back on. Oh, it should be right. Why though? Why'd you have the hailstone? Had to bring everything in. Anyway, quick update. Oh, cupboards are in, telly's in, soundbar's in. I'm just making something to put all my lights on. Got them up there. The lights, the battery monitor, my inverter on and off there. So next step, after I got this in, bed. Right, more time lapse then. So she's about done. I'll take you through the front first. I've put a false ceiling in, carpeted it, got some Pioneer speakers and a vibe amp to run off my head unit. Got a subwoofer in there. I've put a reversing camera in. That just comes on the Switch Live. Got navigation on there and all that good stuff. It's like just an Android Edge unit. And that's about it for in here. Under here I've got my diesel heater. That's plumbed into the fuel tank, as you've already seen. Right, I'll take it back. Right, so I've carpeted all the back doors. I've also put this in, so when I'm in bed I can open the door, because obviously it was down here before and it was hard to get to. You know, you had to climb over the top and come back. It was a bit of a pain, to be fair. I still use it as a van. As you can see, I've been stocking up like. Bike that goes all the way underneath the worktop at that end. I just take front wheel off, just made a little block, and then to get it out you just undo that and it lifts out quite easily. I've had to take the front wheel off because otherwise it would have been right near the other end of the van. Shove that light on. I've got lights under there just for when it's dark. On here I've got that's live that comes from the front of the van, so if I'm driving I can charge up from the alternator. Just got 2 isolator switches for, I've got 3 leisure batteries under there, just a little fuse box. My inverter, I have put 2 sockets on there, but if you've ever seen the inside of these inverters, they're not very good, so I've just doubled up for my own sake. Alright, I'll take you around front. So I've got lights on here. Shut that door a bit to get the noise down. So this, just a bed I got off Facebook Marketplace for 20 quid. There's plenty of room in for me. I have been out with it with me and Alice, so there's enough room in it. It's a full double bed, widthways that way, but then I cut the front off it. If I was doing it again, I won't put my control unit here. I'd put it on this side, because I had to mess about and yeah, I've cut that bit out, but I still use it as a van, you see, so I didn't want any permanent features sort of blocking everything. I can fit 4 bikes in there quite easily. It helps when you're away and people have got cars and stuff to sleep in. Keeping with mountain bike trend, I did put that on just to start with, but I think I'm going to keep it. I quite like it. Diesel heater, my battery monitor, and the lights. So these are double lights, it's the same ones as at front, which is quite good. And then I've got a fridge, proper fridge as well. That's alright. Sockets everywhere, obviously knives and forks and things. That does work. Telly, sound bar, I've got a sub under there, that's quite alright. And then just a corner full of crap. I've just got 2 tanks for the water, clean water, wastewater, and then just a lot of random stuff, really. So this stuff here is flashing for bathrooms. Don't ceiling with it as well. Yeah, that's about it. I've put LED lights underneath the carpet, so when you turn them off you can't see it. And yeah, carpet all that. And then in that it's just got my loads of crap in there for when you're away. Gas cylinder, cooker. I have got a little cooker as well, just when you can't be bothered getting all that out. And then that's where my diesel heater comes in. Yeah, that's about it, really. Obviously you're getting this video because I hurt myself. My arm still is a bit sore, my shoulder, but it's Tuesday. I go to Wales on Friday. Well, I'm riding Friday, I go Thursday, so hopefully I'll be at some sort of fitness level, and we'll be stopping in van, and we're there for 3 days. Bike park Friday, off piste Saturday, bike park Sunday. So I'll see you then. Don't forget, if you got to end the video, like and subscribe.